Alright, number 2. Alright, now, I'm gonna do a video response to, I think it's the Onlyoneofme7. Yeah, Onlyoneofme7 on YouTube. He did a video about interracial dating. Now, a lot of you guys have kept asking me to do this topic, and it kept slipping my mind, so I'm glad. Thank you for doing that video, because now I remember what the hell I needed to do. Alright, so we're going to talk about interracial dating and my thoughts on it and my feelings on it and things like that. Alright, me personally, let me just get this out of the way, because y'all know I'm not biased to know what I love everybody. I don't care if you black, white, Asian, Portuguese, I don't care. If you are a nice person, you are a nice person. I don't care what your racial background is. It has nothing to do with me. You know, we can't help if we born black, white, Hispanic, whomever. You born how you born, and that's what it is. So I've always said, you know, it's like kids with disabilities. You can't be mad at them or talk about them because that's how they were born. That's how God intended them to be. And God intended me to be the 50 million things that I am, and people who are black and white and mixed and whatever. We are all people. Like, we are all people. But what I don't like is to see women, especially, down talk. Okay, scenario. There's an African American man. I see this all the damn time. It's an African American man. He's with a Caucasian woman. They're walking hand in hand, happy as ever. And then you see, and y'all know I'm not lying, I'm about to be honest here. You see a sister over there. The fuck what he with that bitch for? What the fuck, why he ain't with a sister? What's wrong? What's the problem? Just like with all this hate in her voice, you be like, yo, what's wrong, Keisha? What's the problem? I don't understand what the fuck that's about. He needs to be with a black sister. Let me tell you something, Keisha. That woman that he's with could be with him for whatever the reason may be. It could be because she could love him for him. He loves her for her. They get along very, very well. That's his preference. Or she could very well be just like any other woman, any race. She could be a gold digger. It doesn't matter. I'm not saying that because she's Caucasian she's a gold digger. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, it could be any reason why she's with this man, and it could be any reason why he's with her. But it doesn't matter what the reason is, because that's not your damn business. Why are you always making, you know, someone else's business your business? You're not fucking him. He ain't fucking with you. What's the problem? That's not your business. What they do in their private life, the fact that they're in love, has nothing to do with you. Do you have a man? Does your man have a job? Right. They got that ass. So I want to understand, why is it always like that? And I see it too, where it could be the brothers do it too, where it could be a black woman and she's with a Asian man. What you want to be with him for? His dick ain't slanging like mine. But let me tell you something, and this is not no type of nothing towards the black dudes, because there are successful black dudes, but the ones who say ignorant shit like that are not successful. That he can't put it down like I can do. But let me tell you something, bruh. The difference between you and that Asian man. That Asian man has a fucking paycheck attached to his dick. What you got? Your mama's couch. What you got? That weed money. What you got? That hugging the block money. She wants a dude that's stable, because stable dudes don't say stupid shit like that, no matter what the race is. He could have been black, white, Hispanic. It doesn't matter. Why do people put such stipulations? And then I see it in the Caucasian community too, where they be like, why are you with that black woman, or why are you with that black man, you know? Or if I see an Asian person, because you know I love my Asians, my Asian people with blacks, or whatever the situation may be, people get so upset. Why the fuck are you upset? Listen here, and this is for everybody. If I was green, just let's say we was colors, we was just regular, like crayon colors. If I was green and I went with somebody who was yellow, why is that a problem? We still crayons. So what I'm saying is, if a black man is with a Caucasian woman and they decide to procreate and make children, they have a mixed baby now. What's the problem? She's no different than a black woman. See, this is what y'all fail to realize. Their actions may be different, but them as people, they are the same. She's still a woman. She still has a vagina. She still has a clitoris. She still has all of these things that a black woman has. The only difference is her skin color. And you can't be mad at him, and you definitely can't be mad at her, because they are in a relationship. They are happy together. Now, I'm going to tell you when you should be mad. If he was walking hand in hand with another man, that's when you should be mad, because you can't even compete with that. Y'all ain't even got the same stuff. Now then you should be upset. Then that's when Keisha have the alright to cut her eyes and be alright. Bitch, don't do it at me though, cause I cut them right back and I can cut a mean rug, bitch. But yeah, don't be like that. You know what I'm saying? Because we all are different. We are individuals. And why are you mad at him though? I see it all the time. He with that. But why are you mad though? That's his preference. You never know what he likes. You know what I'm saying? Who says that because you're black, you have to date someone black, and because you're white, you have to date someone white? That doesn't. I want to see where does it say that at? That's just a stigma that's put on people that we supposed to, I guess, live up to. I don't live up to no bullshit. And I think because me being gay and just being different in general, I already get discriminated against just for who I am. So for me to discriminate against somebody because of who they love, I get discriminated against because of who I love. I can't even marry the mama I love. I mean, what? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just too much. Like, people choose and pick in battles, and they want to do bullshit just because they can. You know, and I'm not even mad at Keisha and her homegirl. There's no one named Keisha I'm talking about. I'm just using it as just a metaphor. But, yeah, just when people do that, it really pisses me off, and it just makes you look very, very ignorant, uneducated, and just shallow. Like, this 2010 people, we are no longer... Whatever happened in our past, let it be in our past. Because that's not how we working today, alright? You can go get a job. You can sit at the front of the bus. You can, you know what I'm saying? You can vote. What you tripping off of? You should be tripping about big shit. Trip off why the fact that our taxes is still high as fuck. How about you just run your mouth about that? But you don't know about that, right? Nah. What about that oil spill? What about all that motherfucking oil? How about that? Nah. But you rather worry about what these two people, human beings, are doing and are in love, but you being bitter. Why? And this goes for any race. This is not just black people. This is for any race. When you discriminate against people, it makes you look stupid, uneducated, and shallow as hell. A person is a person. If you want to love somebody for who the fuck they are, then you love them for who they are. Not their skin color, not their skin tone, not their ethnicity. You love them for the person that they are. Because let me tell you, a little news flash for a couple of you folks, we all are the same in the inside. I just want to let you know. This is nothing but a protective barrier, boo. We got the same guts. We got the same insides. We all pink on the inside. What you want to do now? What you gonna say now? And I always say this to a lot of my African American people. Stop acting your skin color, because back in the day, we were known as ignorant. We were known as monkeys. We were known as disrespectful ass people. So stop acting like that. Why are you acting like what people already think we are? You're just reinforcing the stereotype. Don't do that. That is just so to me. Like, I just cannot stand that. Love who you love. If you love a man who is Asian, black, Korean, Caucasian, whatever, love him. That's what you do. You love him. If you want to be with a woman who is beautiful and black, a beautiful woman is a beautiful woman. A beautiful man, a handsome man is a handsome man. You know, there is no difference. No matter what the fuck the race is. Your preference is your preference. It's okay to have a preference. That's fine. But don't down talk or disrespect nobody else. I've dated everybody. Not like that. But as far as like people, I went on dates with Asian dudes, Caucasian dudes. I think everybody's fine. I like men. So, you know, not boys, men. So, I mean, everything is good on my end. If you good to me, I'm good to you. That's how I look at it. No matter what your racial background. Like I said earlier, you cannot pick the race that you are. That's just how the fuck you born. That's like me saying, I don't like you because you black. Well, you black too, but I don't like you because you are darker black. Yeah, I don't like you. You're gonna look at me like I'm fucking stupid. Because what is that? That's dumb. That's shallow. So stop doing that. If you see a couple that's in love and they're interracial, you let that love be the love. Love ain't got no color lines. Love is love no matter how the fuck you look at it. So why must you put barriers and color lines on people's love? They just want to be happy. But this is coming from the bitter people. The bitter Betties. Don't be a bitter Betty. If you can't find nobody to love, bitch, get you a nice little vibrator and you be happy, okay? Whatever works for you, boo. I'm not here to judge you. I'm just want to let you know what's not cool, and that is not cool. Alright, let me go, because I got way too into that topic. But I love you guys. Yeah, I'm about to put my shoes on or whatever, and I'm about to be out. And I will see you guys later. We're almost at 18,000. Like, y'all is going hard for me, and I love y'all to death for that. So I will see you guys later. And Onlyoneofme7, thank you for this topic. I appreciate it.